The Ministry of Education has announced measures aimed at reducing expenditure on private education, which includes the elimination of so-called killer questions that are typically beyond the scope of the public school curriculum, revamping of educational channel EBS programs, and reinforcement of after-school tutoring.
교육부가 사교육비 경감 대책을 발표했습니다. 초고난도 문항인 킬러 문항을 없애는 한편 EBS 교육 프로그램을 개편하고 방과 후 교과 보충지도 등 공교육 보충학습도 강화키로 했습니다. 자, 이런 내용이었는데요. Yes, the Education Ministry really wants to reduce expenditure on private education. That's the first expression that we're going to look into.
I guess we should say as well here, the headline says the elimination of killer questions. That's from the Sunung. The headline doesn't include that. We probably should have included that. Killer questions from the Sunung or the CSAT. As it's written in English.
Right.
And that's one of the big things is these questions are so hard that students need to go to hagwons or private education. When you see private education, it means hagwons, institutes that you have to pay for.
Right.
And expenditure means money that you spend. So the government just wants to reduce the amount of money that people need to spend on private education. They want to reduce their monthly expenses.
Right. I mean, private education exists everywhere in the world. I guess it's not just the problem here in Korea, but when we're talking about hagwon, like that, the concept really exists like only in Korea, right?
Well, I would say the private education expenses for like young kids is one of those things that's way higher here. It's like every kid does it, whereas very few do it in the West.
Right. And also like cram schools, like, I don't know, did you go to a cram school?
No, of course not.
Right.
No, and Canada has the highest post-secondary education in the world, and we don't have cram schools or hagwons.
Right. 네, 학원이라는 이 개념이 좀 동아시아 쪽에 좀 집중적으로 있는 그런 개념 같아요. 근데 이제 사교육비의 경감 대책으로서 이제 초고난도 문항인 킬러 문항도 없애기로 했다. 뭐 이런 내용이었어요. 그죠? And we're also talking about public school curriculum.
Yeah, whenever you see curriculum, that means the subjects that are studied and also the content of each class. So what exactly will you be studying in each subject?
Right. So what would be like an example of public school curriculum?
Math, science, English, Korean, and then within those subjects, what do they teach?
Right. 네, 그래서 공립학교 교과과정을 이제 public school curriculum이라고 합니다. private 아니면 public. 그래서 사교육이냐, 뭐 공교육이냐 이렇게 구분을 또 하기도 하죠.